Shemu'el 1, 1 Samuel chapter 11. And Nahash the Ammonite came up and camped against Yabesh Gilead. And all the men of Yabesh said to Nahash, Make a covenant with us, and we shall serve you. Then Nahash the Ammonite answered them, For this I make a covenant with you, that I dig out all your right eyes, and I shall bring reproach on all Yisrael. And the elders of Yabesh said to him, Leave us alone for 7 days, so that we send messengers to all the borders of Yisrael, and then, if there is no one to save us, we shall come out to you. And the messengers came to Gibeah of Sha'ul, and spoke the words in the hearing of the people, and all the people lifted up their voices and wept. And look, Sha'ul was coming behind the herd from the field, and Sha'ul said, Why are the people weeping? And they related to him the words of the men of Yabesh. And the Ruah of Elohim came upon Sha'ul mightily as he heard these words, and his displeasure burned greatly. And he took a yoke of cattle and cut them in pieces and sent them throughout all the border of Yisrael by the hands of messengers, saying, Whoever does not go out with Sha'ul and Shemu'el to battle, let this be done to his cattle. And the reverence of Yahuah fell on the people, and they came out as one man. And he mustered them in Bezek, and the children of Yisrael were 300,000, and the men of Yehudah 30,000. And they said to the messengers who came, Say this to the men of Yabesh Gilead, Tomorrow by the time the sun is hot, you shall have help. Then the messengers came and informed the men of Yabesh, and they rejoiced. So the men of Yabesh said, Tomorrow we come out to you, and you shall do to us whatever seems good to you. And it came to be on the next day that Sha'ul put the people in 3 companies, and they came into the midst of the camp in the morning watch, and smote Ammon until the heat of the day. And it came to be that those left were scattered, so that no 2 of them were left together. And the people said to Shemu'el, Who said, Shall Sha'ul reign over us? Bring the men so that we put them to death. But Sha'ul said, No man is put to death this day, for today Yahuah has wrought deliverance in Yisrael. And Shemu'el said to the people, Come, and let us go to Gilgal, and renew the reign there. And all the people went to Gilgal, and there they appointed Sha'ul to reign before Yahuah in Gilgal. And there they made slaughterings of peace offerings before Yahuah. And there Sha'ul rejoiced, and all the men of Yisrael very greatly. Shemu'el 1, 1 Samuel chapter 12. And Shemu'el said to all Yisrael, Look, I have listened to your voice in all that you said to me, and have appointed a sovereign over you. And now, look, the sovereign is walking before you. And I am old and gray, and look, my sons are with you. And I have walked before you from my youth to this day. Look, here I am. Witness against me before Yahuah and before his anointed. Whose ox have I taken, or whose donkey have I taken, or whom have I oppressed? Whom have I abused, or from whose hand have I received any bribe with which to blind my eyes? Then I restore it to you. And they said, You have not oppressed us or abused us, nor have you taken any from anyone's hand. So he said to them, Yahuah is witness against you, and his anointed is witness today that you have found naught in my hand. And they answered, He is witness. And Shemu'el said to the people, It is Yahuah who appointed Moshe and Aaron, and who brought your fathers up from the land of Mitzrayim. And now stand still, so that I judge you before Yahuah concerning all the righteous acts of Yahuah, which he did to you and your fathers. When Yaakov had come to Mitzrayim, and your fathers cried out to Yahuah, Then Yahuah sent Moshe and Aaron, who brought your fathers out of Mitzrayim and made them dwell in this place. But they forgot Yahuah their Elohim, so he sold them into the hand of Sisera, commander of the army of Hazor, and into the hand of the Palestinites, and into the hand of the sovereign of Moab, and they fought against them. And they cried out to Yahuah and said, We have sinned because we have forsaken Yahuah and served the Baals and the Ashtaroth. And now deliver us from the hand of our enemies, and we serve you. And Yahuah sent Yerubaal and Dedan and Yiftach and Shemu'el, and delivered you out of the hand of your enemies round about, and you dwelt in safety. And when you saw that Nahash, sovereign of the children of Ammon, came against you, you said to me, No, but let a sovereign reign over us, when Yahuah, your Elohim, was your sovereign. And now, here is the sovereign whom you have chosen and whom you have asked. And see, Yahuah has appointed a sovereign over you. If you revere Yahuah and shall serve him and obey his voice, and not rebel against the command of Yahuah, then both you and the sovereign who reigns over you shall follow Yahuah your Elohim. But if you do not obey the voice of Yahuah, and shall rebel against the command of Yahuah, then the hand of Yahuah shall be against you as it was against your fathers. And now stand and see this great matter which Yahuah does before your eyes. Is today not the wheat harvest? Let me call to Yahuah so that he sends thunder and rain. Know then and see that your evil is great which you have done in the eyes of Yahuah, in asking for yourselves a sovereign. And Shemu'el called to Yahuah, and Yahuah sent thunder and rain that day, and all the people greatly revered Yahuah and Shemu'el. And all the people said to Shemu'el, Pray for your servants to Yahuah your Elohim, that we do not die, for we have added to all our sins by doing evil and asking for ourselves a sovereign. And Shemu'el said to the people, Do not fear, you have done all this evil, only do not turn aside from following Yahuah, and you shall serve Yahuah with all your heart. And do not turn aside after worthlessness, which does not profit or deliver, for they are worthless. For Yahuah would not cast away his people for his great name's sake, seeing it has pleased Yahuah to make you his people. Also, as for me, far be it from me that I should sin against Yahuah in ceasing to pray for you, but I shall teach you the good and straight way. Only revere Yahuah, and you shall serve him in truth with all your heart. For consider what marvels he has done for you. But if you persist in doing evil, both you and your sovereign are consumed.